is now live. Streaming Age of Empires 2, AoE II Ranked. GER.
Villagers are still losing a little bit of HP after the attack. But it's not enough to one-shot a Vil. And I think there's no more snakes on this side, so these gates are closed. This is a really nice spot. Yeah, she is right. It's snakes don't, you know, for snakes it's venom. It's just like the game has classes of attack, so they don't have a venom attack. They only have poison damage. Is Red bringing a band of spirits to protect the snake guy now? I think after that whole incident, they have brought resources to protect him. Okay. That's kind of funny. Screw this guy. Hey, this guy got attacked by a snake. Screw this guy. But hey, I mean, the idea is really nice. You secure some additional space. If you have walls there, keep yourself protected. I think there's an argument to go for a stone build, to be honest. If you wait this long, because you already have the stone. Two town centers for Red, but Red is consistently producing out of both of them. Actually, it's looking better. And Blue, I'm confused. I thought Blue would attack much faster, but here goes Blue now. And Blue's gonna build a castle there. Wow, okay. I mean, this is the crazy thing about AoE, right? Like, if you build this army, you bust down the gate, you kill the Vil, and you build the castle here, Red's cooked. But from Blue's perspective, Blue's scary because the darkness is scary and you don't know what army to use. Third town center from so economy focus, very, very strong. I feel like Red is going to start to focus on relics. This scout is sitting right next to the relic, which I think is and then you have a relic here, and a relic here, and a relic here. I mean, there's relics all over the map that you could try and get. And, oh, dude, did I freaking call it? Monastery's already up, and Red is going to go for the relics. Probably going to protect this relic and go for the furthest relic first.
Vosotros y compra y chas.
We have chatters discussing the differences between poison and venom in my chat.
Bonjour. Si.
Bonjour,
yeah, Google it. I don't know. I just think it's funny. When I pointed out that her snakes were added and they do poison damage, she was like, it's not poison. It's venom. We have walls now from Blue. Yeah, so what Blue's doing here is good as well. This castle secures. And actually, if Blue was here, like, things could get interesting. It kind of feels like Blue's pushing it. Red's also going to drop the castle behind the walls to protect the back. That'll obviously take some time to build, but these three town centers are all going to stand build in the meantime. Alex, what's up, man? First time catching this live. Stop watching your own video for this. Transport into TC seems wild. Hey, right now, May of 2026, transport into town center seems wild. But what people don't realize is that my uncle is on and in 5 years, where the game will still exist, we'll still have the community, and my uncle will be 5 years wiser. That will be meta. All the top players will be doing it, and he's just way ahead of his time. Well, I hope, anyways, because that would be fun. I was looking to see if my uncle was playing, actually, because I really wanted to cast him today, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's on. That relic is really taking their time, but I guess they are old. And Red this way, which won't be able to get through because this is walled, but Red doesn't know that. How does the monk path go? I think the monk paths to the edge of the wall, because that was the place that was open when the monk was passed. So I think, and I'm not certain, I think it will go to the edge of the wall and like freeze, because the path is gone. Yeah, look, spotted the wall, and now it was probably supposed to go back to the monastery, and now it's going back. Or maybe Red knows that. It looks like Red looked at that. If Red just placed 2 more gates. Relic. Red 66 bills. Blue 44, but blue's about to be in the Imperial Edge. And blue gets the two-handed swordsman upgrade for free. So you already have that. The blacksmith upgrades are cheaper, and you're faster. And obviously you can make traps, which means you could just completely like storm Red's face. This is a timing game now. Blue's army is going to be way stronger. If blue uses it quickly enough, blue will win. Red making something. Players like to play like cab of some kind. Pikeman won't work well against this unit. What's up, Vaughn? Welcome. This is stoked to catch you live, T90. Love the set against Philly. Thank you. Yeah, that series was important to me. Obviously, it's like not the biggest tournament ever, but it was also shaky day for both of us, so I think we both could have played better. So to clutch it in the final game there was sick. I was really happy with the amount of people who enjoyed it, and obviously happy with the result. So not gonna complain about that. I've lost track of how many gates Red has built, but let me try and backtrack how many and just guess this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 gates for Red. 73 villagers, 14 gates. Maybe we'll have as many villagers. Interesting, no gates for blue, so blue can't even leave. I guess you could go into the castle and hop out the other side. The orders are reversed. You have Red going for the eco first, and then blue goes like imp and army and is now adding the eco. I really think the way Red is doing it is the way you should want to do it. But again, if blue attacks soon, I mean, blue could see some of these, so maybe make some army. Blue should be in a good spot. And blue is maxing out on the black. Now, I would tell my uncle, you make elephants, you make cows, you make skirms. You know what? Red is going for that relic. That's what it is. That is Red's focus. Red is sending the army with the monks for that relic. This relic is still protected by the scout, which blue can't see. Blue is not worried about. Red building houses on the edge of the map. Lots of houses on the edge of the map. And there goes the monk. And there go the pikemen, following or guarding. Which always looks ridiculous, but in case there's an attack, the pikemen are going to be there, and also the rats and archers and 2 more pikemen. So it's a whole party here. Meanwhile, there's no defense here. Like, if blue shows up with army, Red is completely dead. Red wants his relics, man. Paper money, tech, and shot rust will come in. Paper money means you get even more gold from chopping the trees. Players might eventually chop towards each other. And shot rust adds HP to the elephants, which Red may or may not make. I'm not sure if Red will make this. Ooh, scouts attacking. We might have our first kill of the game, guys. Yep. Scout gets found because it attacked the barracks foundation and the two-handed swordsman. Give blue the first kill of the game. But blue's got so much military and is starting to mass trebs as well. Now, rats and archers are a great unit against our infantry, but you do need to get the upgrades. And it feels like Red's not prepared to actually fight yet. Red's doing all the late game stuff like Will and relics, but Red doesn't have units out, military buildings, and technology. And it's just now coming in, so that's a long wait. I actually love double blacksmith here, so you can get as many techs as possible. Oh man, blue's getting ready. Blue is getting ready. And blue's building a gate, and blue's making traps. So that means blue's gonna make a move. I'm really worried for Red here. It's so easy to lose this game. You put so much focus. Like, basically, Red does everything right. The thinking now has to shift to getting it up right to get ready for an attack. Is it gonna be faster? Well, Red didn't click all upgrades. Because like you have to get the first upgrades before the other ones are better. So red clicked as many as were possible, but you still have to go a really long way. And red's also trying to upgrade every single type of unit, which takes 3 times as long. Blue's just going 1 unit with Trev, which is insanely strong. And blue also has a bunch of production buildings too. Like blue's got 9 production buildings. Red is building gates! That is 4 more gates! I don't know what our gate count was before, but here he comes. Here comes, and the gates go down faster than they build. Especially because they're just freaking palace gates. They're paper gates. Paper mache gates. Alright, but this gives red some time to react, at least. And we'll make some elephants. Is queuing up rats and archers. Blue doesn't see the castle yet. So blue doesn't know that traps are needed. It's kind of wild blue didn't see that. But blue's about to. And now blue knows about it. So now what blue should do is blue should click the traps. Only flexing for the rats and archers. Which means they're doing very little damage. There are 2 castles now. And there are elephants coming in. Blue should lose a lot of army here. But I think from in Blue's situation, that's okay. This strategy is very good for low Evo because your unit control kind of sucks at this rate. But like you just go full send and the trebuchets take down the building. But where are the trebs going? What are the trebs doing? There they go. These are some grandpa trebs. They took forever to get here. Meanwhile, more upgrades coming in for red. But the 2-handed swordsman will definitely take that castle down. Can't be very comfortable right now for red. And by the way, red doesn't actually have a lot of gold. Because red's gold is actually out here, and red hasn't been mining the gold. Red is hoping for paper money, of course, too. Red is hoping that trash units make sense because they don't cost gold. Red's like, I got 4 relics and I got paper money. I can outlast you when it comes to gold. But blue has so many 2-handed swordsmen, and there's still a lot of gold available on the map. Blue's still probably got like 8,000 gold to mine. So, now elephants beat a 2-handed swordsman, but elephants are way more expensive. So you really need a good combination here for red. And Crumlord is crumbling against the pressure. He's going for the trebuchets to keep the castle up. Which is not a bad play, actually. But it is very risky, because if you lose all your army in the process, and then you don't take down the trebs, it could be game ending. You really need to take those trebs. That's why you bring so many if you're blue. You lose a couple, you still have some trebs firing. I think red will go in after the trebs again. Red's also using their own treb for that trebuchet. See if it hits. It does hit. Can it hit again? Can it hit one more time? No? Can it get one more shot off? Can it hit again? Needs to happen. No, you stupid trap! Can he hit again? No, pump fake! Last one! No, that is such a relatable experience. That's so painful. But yeah, you need army, man. You need actual army, and it's very difficult to compete with pure numbers here. Blue is steamrolling red. The gates did not buy enough time. The gates go down, and red is so low on gold at the moment. What Crumlord is facing in this game is the precise situation my uncle is. I mean, not the exact situation, because my uncle doesn't obsess with the gates. My uncle also doesn't get relics. My uncle's lower ego than him. But like infantry is back. Like Japanese, Bulgarians going pure infantry with Trev is so strong. Because like lower elo, people don't really go archers that well, and they don't get the upgrades, and they can't control them. Just a strong melee unit that's really cheap and just full sense. The only thing we've seen from blue this entire game is swordsman and Trev. 141 swordsmen, 5 trebuchets, and the game's over. And think about it, in terms of the split. That's a pretty simple game to play. It's a very simple game. Whereas, like, you think about other units, you think about how they match up, counters, getting the relics, it's a lot of focus, a lot of work, walling like this, a lot of focus, a lot of work, and then the other guy just goes infantry and trebs, and it works. So, what did we learn? We learned that if you're going to go for gates and
Sì,
walls, you probably should go with stone gates and walls. I think as much as we made jokes about Red's gates, the biggest thing that we learned is actually to do it with six. I think if he has more time, he can max more elephants, max more rats and archers, get a couple more up. I think we also learned commitment is your greatest friend. I don't care what unit it is, guys. Actually, I do care what unit it is, because, like, unit stats matter. But more than anything, I think blue won through commitment. And it's so easy in this game, because there's so many options to just do a million different things, right? Upgrade every unit line, make every single building. But sometimes doing that is just way worse than going YOLO with one thing. So, well played to blue. It's got to be frustrating for X. So satisfying to win those games once you get the relics, and once you have the experiences. That's an epic win from blue. Basically, the way blue played that, he had to win every fight. Otherwise, the economy wouldn't be good long term. Blue did. So GG. Well played. You see blue apparently much faster. And I don't really have too much else to say, except if you enjoy this on YouTube, like, comment, blah, 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 blah. Do it, but yeah, you hear that in the video. It's Tiletail says, what do you think of Malay Militia Line G no gold cost? I think it's really good. I think it's especially good if you spend gold while simultaneously making that. So like going Norseman, for example, with two-handed swordsman, I think it's good. I think at this elo, having that is maybe one of the The only thing against that is it typically takes a little bit of time to get there. Whereas like Bulgarians, if you are spending gold, you get all this upgrades for free, and the blacksmith upgrades are very fast, so it's very easy to get it out. Tempus says red was economical, built all the walls of wood, got all the relics, and easily made paper money. Yeah, but that's what you get, right? That's what's great about this elo. It's like they can't do everything. Blue went military, and red went and military ended up winning. But if red had a little bit more military recovery there, red probably wins. Alright, do you want one more, chat? At least one more? This is where everybody says yes. And then I find the next game, and we move to the next game. I can head off. The idea was to stay on longer, so yeah. I don't know why I asked that question,
Buongiorno.
there's a dude named Harry Ralph playing right now. Good old Harry Ralph with 150 elo. Maybe we do him. Yeah, let me see if Unk is online. If Unk's not online, we'll find him. I wish I had a way. I wish I had like.
Sì, ti gusto buono.
I think Uncle only found out today that we live streamed the game because I uploaded one of the games from the stream on YouTube. He doesn't really watch the stream daily, so I don't think he knew that last week we were watching live. Alright, hideout was good. I kind of want to bump up the level a little bit. Maybe like, well, let me look for names and or signatures for a second. I wish Mega Random showed me a screenshot of the map so I knew where everything was at. Like some Mega Random generation with another. Don't think I want to cast a solar game. Could, but because I don't play on controller myself, it's kind of hard for me to get paid. Like, typically I explain what a player is doing and the way they look at it. Yeah, I cast Davey on controller. He's like, he's actually
Ibati.
Lots of Bulgarians this season, I find. I think Bulgarians struggle at the highest elo, and then they're amazing at low elo, right? I'm actually insane with Bulgarians. I don't know what that says about me and my elo, but I think Bulgarians are really good. There's some really bad matchups.
Buongiorno, Ibati.
Sorry guys, I'm just looking for the perfect game, and none are standing out to me. I think I found. What's up, Tundra? Welcome.
Ibati.
Portuguese. Mega random. 7. What's up, Pork Chop? Welcome. Okay. God, I need a coffee. I think exhaustion's hitting me. I have a little bit left here, so...
Ibati.
Oh my god, they started with a freaking monastery. Alright, we wanted something different. That's right. So I don't think it's going to mean anything, but Mega Random spawned them with a monastery. So we got 700 elo here. I'm too lazy to put it at the top of the screen, so you have to look to the bottom right. We got KGW Junior 7 over here, playing as the two. That's kind of nice when you start with the monastery. And then you also got some very hilly water. So apparently gravity does resist an AoE II Ranked as well. Over here in the red, up against KGW, we've got Ice Storm playing. Yeah, Mega Random obviously means you have to adapt. As far as the food goes, that's the next thing to look at. It's fairly simple. You notice some chickens walking around. And there's 2 boars, so that's fairly normal. The berry amount is the same. Lots of gold in the middle over here, I'm noticing. So quite a bit of gold through the middle, and there's not a lot of reason to really loot out the right side. So once the players find each other, yeah, some people hate Mega Random, some people love Mega Random. I'm gonna assume these players kind of like it. And this is a good gen. But I don't know if starting with the monastery would necessarily change my opinion. Maybe if you started with a lot of food, and you could then go fast castle, I would then want to go fast castle in the monastery. But there's not a ridiculous amount of food, so I still think we're going to be and adapting this. There's a couple of Mega Random starts that I like big Mega starts. That changes things massively because you start with a lot of resources. I really like Smart because you can actually do Smart. Whereas here, you can't do anything with the monastery right now, which is kind of a bummer. If you could actually make monks in the Dark Age, that would obviously change things. So far, Red's Dark Age has been pretty flawless, to be honest with you. I'm sure that's about to change, but 700 elo, not bad, not bad. Shouldn't lose his villager. Yeah, brings some more underneath the TC. Not bad. Good scouting from Red as well. Byron, thanks for the 3 years. Damn, thank you. No sub-message on that, but I'll look to chat if you want to say something. Thanks for keeping chat active, guys, because I'm eating a little bit. This weekend I did a surprise party for my partner, and just trying to recover from all this socializing, aka drinking, over the weekend, so... Still, it's a Tuesday, and I still feel like I'm trying to recover. Which is crazy. I'm just so old, dude. Pork Chopper, thanks again. Tim, thanks again. Natty Cat's putting himself to sleep. Yeah, I'm beginning to get it, man. Maybe it's me. I gotta somehow block my own voice now. T90, what do you mean you can't do anything with the monastery? You can look at it. Isn't it pretty? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get all defensive with the monastery. I think the monastery looks great. But you can't actively do anything beyond the PvP. Is that better? Both monasteries look pretty cool. So, you know what it took me? It took me like 15 years to realize is that there's a dude there. Well, not like the real dude, like I remember the game too. It was a 0 elo player on Arena. They built a monastery in the very back. And I was like, whoa! We had a lot of time that game because there wasn't anything else happening. So KG scouted the water. Maybe a little late to do anything about it, but I think it's always worth it if you see some fish in there to drop a dock down. And then Ice Storm also scouted the water. Don't think Ice Storm is going to do anything about it either. Either player has found the others. T90, how realistic is it 2v2 with Unk? Very realistic. Almost as realistic as Red losing a villager. Red! Red, this is on me. I'm sorry. I said you had a perfect start, and I knew once the words came out of my mouth earlier that that was going to go horribly wrong at some point. But it's all right. You're on the way to feudal age. You'll bring in the boar. You won't make mistakes twice. And Blue still has it. Blue's actually built the mill over here on the chicken. Also on the boar, so that's a lot of food there. And Tubes have very two farms as well, so I'd like to see Blue think about that. Very good. T90, balance question. Red's monastery is on a hill. This is absolutely unplayable. I don't think that's going to be a concern. Maybe. Lewis, did you ever try and use your own cast? No. No, I don't try and put myself to sleep. I have what I have done though. I don't really do it too much, but I used to listen to my own cast a lot. Just to try and think about what I could say differently and how I could present myself differently. So basically just try and learn and be self-critical on what I could do differently, right? Like if I make a joke, I could say the same joke with slightly different tone, and it could just be funnier or not. So I basically like kind of study the cast and try and see what I could do differently. So I don't really do that too much these days. That was back when I lived alone, so it was weird for me to be listening to myself. That was also back when I started the channel and all that, so it's a bit easier for me to think about that stuff. So constantly I'll say something, and I'll think, I can say that slightly differently. Try and kind of do it on the fly. The barracks here for Blue, which indicates maybe follow-up, or at least, very least some sort of global military. Ice Storm over here has gone Blacksmith Market, which indicates Fast Castle. But the resources aren't necessarily there. It finds the chickens now. This makes me think that Red wants to play in monks. Which, I mean, would be fun, but also is kind of terrible against Tootin conversion resistance. At least at the highest range. Lots of chickens. What's up, Black Ruffles? Thanks for the prime. T90, if one other players were Armenians, would they get a relic right away? Yeah, they actually would, Fuzzy Peaches. They changed pilgrims, and pilgrims, you start with a church on the shoreline, and then you start moving villagers off from some random island to transport them over. And so if you play Armenians, then you get a free relic at the start of the game in Armenia. Which means, obviously, you get a lot of gold. I actually played a team game with some like 400 elo player somehow, and he picked Armenians, and I was like, damn, this 400 elo player is smart. So yeah. Yeah, Red's so close to getting the resources for Castling. Now Blue is going Man at Arms, which I wasn't expecting, but I mean Blue has found where Red's base is now, maybe knows about the chickens. Might bring an attack over to Red's base. Oh, you like Red? We'll just make it to Castle Age here, but what's the military plan? It's gotta be most. You start with the monastery. T90, how often did you play / what was your elo when you started casting? So, I mean, once I started playing this game again, I basically never really stopped. I was far from casual in terms of the amount of time. Like, I would just play all the time. I was a noob when I started casting. Like, it was a different platform, and the elo transferred a little bit differently. But when I started casting, I was maybe... I don't know what number you want me to give you. I would say by today's elo, maybe like 9. By today's elo. Back then it was maybe like 12. So it wasn't one of those things where like I was a high-level player who then started casting. For me, it was I was new, started casting, and then over time improved a lot, and now it's been higher even. So. But I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It'd be interesting to look back at some of those games. I actually still have tons of files of the games. I think it'd be good content. It'd be an absolute pain in the ass, so I'd really want a lot of people to be like, yeah, that'd be awesome. But I think it'd be really fun to go back and I could watch my games for like 12 years. We'd have to do with the old graphics, but I'd be like, what was I doing? Bro, it was so bad. But also, because of the way my brain works, I think I would actually remember some of those games. We'll see. My old PC is now my new PC, and I gotta get a lot of those files off the PC at some point because she wants to do like a full reset. I'm pretty sure there's like 2,000 games on it. Alright, here comes Blue with a big attack. Red's in Castle Age though. Red is walls, but there's a hole here. Blue will see Castle Age. That's a fast castle, even for 700 people. Blue is going to attack the market, but Blue's going to run in. What does Red do about this? Red doesn't have an army. Oh, Red's going to panic. Ooh, that's strategy. See, I did this strategy a lot. I also did Blue's strategy a lot. Blue's attack is going into the town center. No! Okay, that wasn't ideal. I don't know if Blue knows about these villagers. But there's a house there now, and Red is trying to house wall to protect. Oh no! So trapped! Well, I mean, nice quick wall, Red. But there are archers here, pal. You've created a cage for your bills. Okay. No, Red, realize it, please. You trapped your own villagers. Red, run! You protected them from the man-at-arms, but there's archers here too. Run. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. These villagers are going to build a second town center. These villagers are going to run. Blue? I don't even know if Blue knew about that. Blue does have the scout back here, which Red needs to react to. I mean, we're seeing the risk in going fast castle with no military here. 700 elos right at that cusp where people can attack, and then you still have a good castle. Honestly, well played from Blue. Lots of farms from Blue. That's a fair amount of army. I know Blue didn't kill that much, but the harassment is super low. Looks like he'll spend some time taking down Red's dock, and that villager has been left here to die. And he is going to repair his dock with his last breath. But he'll die, so that'll be 2 villager kills from Blue. So I think if you really want to like improve at this game in terms of open maps, you kind of want to do what Blue did, where it's a little bit of army, and then you go down Puerto Rico, and then you go to the United States, and then a little bit of army, back and forth. It's really hard. Red is on 3 PCs, producing out of every wall. So I mean, Red's definitely going to have a village. This is a very close game. Red's eco is also very nice. It was helpful here. We'll add a moat. Kind of see how they are. And it's super heavy on stones, Quickshot would have resigned at that attack. I say that because of the amount of people who were like, clearly people expected that result. Going for another barracks. Blue is gonna maybe upgrade the infantry. Pocket kind of thinking 45 villagers here. And only 36 to do. Very good game. This is as close a game as you can really get. One guy going army, one player going eco. There's actually only one relic on the map, and it's in the middle. I kind of wish Mega Random would go the other direction with the random. Right? It's like random you have like the baseline, so let's say the normal amount of resources, like 5 relics, and then you random to 6, or random to 7, or random to 8. Like randoming down to 1 isn't the most exciting thing ever, but I
Immédiatement.
guess it wouldn't be random. You
Ibat,
couldn't go down as well.
Imin.
Now Blue's gotta manage multiple town centers and like new upgrades and stuff, so it's gonna take some time.
Imin.
Yeah, Red. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Red's gonna do, but I thought the plan for Red was to drop the castle. I'd love to see Red just buy the stone. Buy the stone, drop a castle here real quick before this gets painful, and then you can start to make organ guns. And organ guns are really solid against it. Yeah, there's a mega random generation that spawns a bunch of relics on like a cliff or like a hill. And as we see the Teuton cavalry come this way to blue. It's not the best unit type ever for the Teutons, but it is still some type of mobile army. And it looks like the swordsmen are just spending their time taking down towers. Nice shot from Blue. Trying to just sit the range units right out of range of the town centers and putting them on stand ground, which, like, we saw how Blue started with man-at-arms. That stuff's not easy to do. I really like Blue's units. Like, Red might win this game, but, like, in terms of the flow, if you want to be an aggressive player, the way Blue is trying to play the game is really good. But so much harder. Like, Red just drops town centers and spams hills. Blue's got to do this back and forth, which things can so easily go wrong in a very defensive game. Both players kind of froze here. We haven't seen any villager production. They're maybe focusing on the micro, and the monk with snipe. The 2 armies. I thought that Red was like, working on my unit, let's go for order. But now the more I think about it, the more I'm not sure Red really knows what their unit is. And has a lot of fun. Red is gonna get a relic. Red somehow collected the cows in the middle, but they're not gonna do anything. And these are just fishing chips. A whole lot more T90, can you tell by watching how much sneaking is going on? Yes and no. It's kind of hard at this elo to tell how fast the player is. But like, obviously I would guess that Blue is the faster player here because Blue is moving some of the meat around. I was wrong, by the way. There's apparently 2 relics. I think Red has maybe collected 1. And now Blue is just taking down the bottom. Red's having a problem. Resources collected is basically the same because Red's eco has been so inefficient going in and out of town centers. Blue's still on 2 town centers. Blue with enough stones for a castle. This will be a pretty epic position for a castle. And yeah, I don't think Ice Storm knows what to do against this. Ever since that attack came in, there's been nothing but stress. Power and a new monastery here for Red. I guess it could protect the relics. Red, you need to garrison your town centers here. If you garrison your town centers, Blue's in trouble. No, garrison. Just wait. Alright, well, we'll lose some vills here. Blue takes the vills. There's no garrison, villagers garrison in the country. Red didn't notice. Red thought with the flag there that there would be more vills there. Oh god, Red garrison your town center. Garrison your town center. Get inside! With more than 2 vills! You get an arrow for every vill. So you could have more. Okay, panic from Red. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We got a villager lead. We garrisoned over here. That's dead. We got towers. We got a castle. This is fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing went wrong, guys. That is fine. 48 villagers for Red. We have a lot of idols right now, but Blue is going to drop a castle, and Blue doesn't have army anymore, and Blue is going to drop the castle. Blue! I'm sorry, pal. I'm not sure I agree with this one. 3 villager castle, no military to protect it. But, I mean, Red hasn't made organ guns, and Red doesn't... Red's going up the in? Huh? Okay, red sees. I think red sees that castle now. And red doesn't know it's 3 bills. So red's just gonna assume it's gonna go up. Going in is fine though. Like if you go in, you can make
Sì,
threats.
sì,
And then
completo.
the castle goes down. And yeah, if you take that castle down, blue might run out of ideas. Blue is just now dropping the 3rd TC. Blue is behind his villages. This is still anyone's game. Obviously, like, we're looking at red's base this entire game, and like, red is super frozen and stressed, but red got a 4 town center setup before the attacks came in. That's fine. Also, I wonder if red will go for a Fatoria. Lots on gold, lots on stone, lots of pop space. You could maybe stack some Fatorias in the back, which can be really strong at lower ranks. This is funny. Red's gonna actually sneak over here and build a dock. Probably keeps going to idle villagers or something, and it keeps taking fishing ships, which is annoying. Blue starting to mass rams, starting to make Teutonic Knights, and might want to go for the push. The MTC will stay up though. It is the same.
GG.
This town center and this town center would have been questionable.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It's also making organ guns, which is
Why
a very
not?
strong unit here.
He's a cool streamer.
I know it feels weird because like red's taking so much.
Well, Velo
damage, but
Legends.
Also, at the same time,
I want to see if he might stream me.
Because it actually reached a point for me as well where I thought that red was going to get completely overwhelmed. But for blue, lots of things can go wrong here. Very easy to fall into town center fire. Very easy to run into castle fire. Trebs are going to come out too, which is not a unit you want to deal with. I think red might think of Fatorias, but I don't know how much red knows about the Civ. And red really needs trebuchets right now, which are not coming out of the castle. It's just, okay, it will after a couple more organ guns. Blue's got the right idea to try and ram push, but when you see your opponent's already an imp, it might just be better off thinking about the Imperial Age. Back at Blue's base, just 51 vills. Game is dead even in terms of KD. Blue's killed a lot of vills, but blue has lost a lot of military. Red's fishing ships are not even working, but the dock is up now. And we have Ironclad. Whoa, we're getting a Castle Age Ironclad. Siege weapons, extra melee armor, which is not cheap. You can make an argument it's not necessarily worth it either. Also, speaking of worth it, transport?
No.
Storm?
I'm not.
Island? Don't tell me you're focusing on the freaking
He's streaming
tower
a
right
different
now.
game.
Enemy's got a ram train and enemy's got a castle drop. Blue going for another low villager castle. There are organ guns back here. And red's gonna see that castle and click that castle. I don't know, like, can you actually take care of the organ guns? That's my concern for blue. I think you need to take that castle down quickly. Red's actually pop capped at the moment. Losing the castle would be horrible. Red needs to repair the castle. Blue is going after the Treb with the rams.
It froze.
The organ guns are focused on the rams and not the military. The rams are still going at it. The trebuchet goes down. Meanwhile, villagers in the transport ship. Blue's castle's going
Reddit.
up.
Why?
Blue is going to lose almost everything here, though. Also, there's the swordsman back here raiding. Non-stop pressure from blue. I like the energy. If red repairs this castle, it stays up. Yeah, take this ram down and now repair. And now the organ guns and the castle will kill anything that comes in again. And blue is like super hard stuck in trying to do that same attack again, which is not cheap. Oh man, the castle's actually... Oh man, so many villagers dying. Teutonic Knights dying. This is crazy. I still can't believe that red's got over here. Like... But, I mean, to be fair to red, red's still making a treb here. Red's getting murder holes now. Red has more organ guns. Red is repairing. It's like, it's not a bad... He's building a mill? You're focused on 2 bushes instead of the 2 castles in front of your base. All right. I was thinking maybe take the gold, but go ahead. You get your berries. A berry a day keeps the doctor away. Civ does have a berry bonus. 4 bushes T90. Oh, 4. Oh, totally worth it then. Totally worth it. Sorry, I didn't see the other bushes. Here come the Rams again. Murder Holes is in now. So a lot of those shots that weren't hitting before will hit. And Blue's still not an imp. And there's no infantry in the Rams, so the Rams aren't moving that quickly. One Ram might not be enough here. And then Blue's gonna have to repair these castles. Red needs to repair the Treb too, though. Another Ram is on the way. The organs are kind of body blocking. Red is held on, guys. I've been a little critical of the whole berry situation. And like, you know, but truth is that Blue has brought so much aggression, it has forced these questionable decisions, if they are questionable. 0 on wood for Red at the moment. But Blue could lose his castle. There's a time to chill and there's a time to send it, and I think for Blue's just like, if I wait any longer, I'm going to lose both these castles and probably lose the game. So that's why Blue continues to make army. I think Blue trickled a little bit there and needed to wait until there was more military to move in together. Does Red have a market? Wait, so Red has no wood, right? So Red can't make press. And Red doesn't have a market, so Red can't buy. But we have a wood bonus for our Civ. The berries coming in clutch. Forgers generate wood and additional food. So actually, the sneak mill, very helpful here. And I just gave Red enough wood to build a tower here to protect from these 2 cavalry, which he can't kill. And Red has stayed steadfast and next to these this trebuchet with the organ guns instead of pulling anything over here. What a game, dude.
Why should I post it on Reddit?
Let's go.
So T90 can see it or what?
And then you can take wood, and then you can hopefully buy some stuff. What a crazy game. Blue's got a big village. Blue's done a great job producing those behind him. But what army do you have against organs in the castle? The answer is you don't really have a good option here. Arquebus is on the way. So now the gunpowder
Okay.
gets stronger.
What's its Reddit T90, I believe, or
I think Red needs to remember that Civ can build Praetorias. And Red needs to take wood. The Red is completely woodless. Except for these freaking builds.
yeah, we subreddit? Okay, I'll check it out.
Organ guns moved away. Is Red about to be 1 TC? Red is 1 TC gaming. No wood gaming. 4K gold. And about to have a lot of stone. And Blue is on the way to
Yeah, of course.
Blue is stacking up.
Wants to watch a full stream clip.
What a wild game. What a wild game. Alright. Well, Red, priority number 1 is the market. These villagers are on overtime until they bring back enough wood to build a market. Like, my god. And if Red can get a market and continue to, like, build organ guns and trebs, heavy gunpowder is really good against them. This castle is 26 kills. This castle's pretty much been the difference in this game. There's
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I have some funny moments.
Blue, don't you deny this. I really need this market to happen. Okay, Blue's done a good job to move back here. Trying to avoid the castle, obviously. No, Red, finish the market. I'm losing my sanity. Please finish the market. Please, 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 please. Okay, finish it fast. Finish it. Oh god, okay, Blue sees it though. Blue's gonna take it down. Use it fast. Market events back on. Use it fast. Yes. Use it quick. Buy wood. Build a backup somewhere. Build it right next to the castle, please. Wow, well played from Blue to move back here. Like, who does that? That's a really good recognition that you could still squeeze around. Red's gonna build another PC. I mean, Blue's bought a lot of time here. And mangonels are good against organ guns. Now, I'm wondering if Blue will notice that the organ guns are here. If Blue flattens these organs, I think it's a game ender. These organs are so valuable in every other aspect of the game. Of course, in true Loey the Legend fashion, Blue doesn't notice this, and Blue's gonna lose
this
the
one.
Magnos, and doesn't kill a single organ, and doesn't take down the TC.
This
I
one?
love Loey the Legends. I could see why it's frustrating for active players. I freaking love Loey the Legends, dude. This is so funny. All right, so Red's like kind of stabilized. Blue's an imp though, and Blue's making.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Red is all about like, can you spend your resources fast enough? Because Blue's economy has been really good behind this. Multiple town centers. Another castle, Blue? I guess he didn't know there was a Treb there. Red wants that. He wants that monastery built, but his villager's standing on top of the foundation, which is a misclick. And Blue finds another TC with Onager. Onager's a crazy play too. But that's a good play. That's a really good play. Dude, KG is just brought so much sentient energy this game. Just so good. Like, sure, lost some units. Like, lost a lot of expensive military units, like Rams and Meganodes. But how else are you going to learn? Yeah, like, Cavalier, kind of important. You really want to keep those around. But, whatever. You lose a few good Cavalier. Victoria's from Red. Victoria's from Red. Red's castle will go down. Blue's castle will go down as well. Victoria's in the back. That is the key for Red. Damn, I actually think Red needs to go. It's not going to be intuitive at all. But I think Red needs to go like food. A lot of food and golden come from this. And you need a unit that can run in close to these islands. Organ guns are not good. Organ guns were only good before because Blue wasn't paying attention. So we'll see if Blue is paying attention. Red obviously doesn't know that Blue is the castle back there. Another Fatoria for Ice Storm. Yikes! Blue is here now! No! Red, no! Ice Storm gets flattened by the Onagers. And oh, split micro though. Split micro. You see that micro? Look at him go. Look at him go. You go off, Ice Storm. Yeah, you show us what you're capable of. Let's go. Let's go. 3 HP. Oh, okay, didn't work. Whatever. 3 HP of Organ Gun. And he said, look at me. I'm going to micro. I would not advise that you direct your attention there, Ice Storm. I would advise that you direct your attention back here, but, you know, I appreciate the style. The trebuchets have kind of been forgotten. Trebuchets from Blue haven't been forgotten, and Blue's going to probably look to take down these towers. And Ice Storm is Omega housed because of the Fatorias. But... he's got a plan. Here's the thing about Loey the Legend. I wouldn't think they're gonna give up. Their brains are so big, they always think of a comeback to do. So let him cook. He's like, can't get to this island, so I'm gonna go cannon galleons to defend the island. We have a secret training facility of military units. And the problem is, you do have to protect your Fatorians. They're funding all of this. But yes, the plan is to make Spearman. I don't know. I think Cavalier's the best unit here. That's so funny. That's so good. For that one guy that's gonna show up and be like, he's laughing at these players. He's being disrespectful. I'm genuinely laughing out of like appreciation. All right. You guys all know this, but you know, 0.1% of people think the wrong thing is gonna be taught. Seriously, I'm laughing because like. It's wild, in like a good way. That's why this series is so fun. But yeah, Paladin's on the way in for Blue. Like, Blue's gonna have Paladin. Paladin's really damn strong. Is Blue making demos right now? Blue is making demos from the sneak dock. And I think is gonna send the demos in after this cannon galley. Meanwhile, Red is like nothing here. Like, Red needs actual military. And here goes. Well, here's the military. That's gonna take a lot of shipments of spearmen. But we got the spears here to defend. transported from the island.
Vos ordres?
Hey, wait, did somebody ask for assistance? Assistance provided. And they're like, what? I thought we ordered some halberdiers. Why are we getting some freaking pikemen? Also, Red places another monastery there, I think. So Red really wanted those relics again. Unless that was there before. These are the villagers that were supposed to be protected by the pikeman brigade. And they're all dying. Is Red really walking in here with the bills to build that monastery next to the traps? Hey guys, Victorias aren't down yet, so resources are still going burr right now. What are we? Group effort, group effort, group effort, group effort. There we go. Can he take down one trap? That's ironclad. So they're doing 1 damage a hit. Nope. That didn't happen. Demos are still there for Blue. Blue hasn't done anything with them. And Red is building a castle! He refuses to give up! He refuses to give up. I mean, his Fatorias are still there. So his resources are kind of insane right now. And he's got cannon galleons taking down buildings. Blue can't do anything about that. So Blue needs to take down the Fatorias right away. Dude, the transports of spearmen are cracking me up. It's so funny. Oh no, Blue is mad at it. I thought we were having a good time. Blue says, quit wasting my time. Oh shoot, Blue got mean. Blue got mean. I mean, Blue, you don't realize how good the situation actually is. In all fairness, I understand why Blue's thinking that. But like, these Fatorias are bringing in every resource until they're taken down. They're defended by nothing, and yet somehow they're still there. So, I mean, Fatorias only belong to sorceries. Maybe Blue doesn't know. But like, Blue, my friend, Red can... Okay, this seems like a lot because Red only has 4 villagers. But seriously, if Red can build up military buildings, Red's got infinite resources. So, yeah, and I think Blue's looking for the bills because, you know, and Blue realizes that they're probably all in the middle. And Red's gonna come over as well, and Red might take down the traps. What is happening here? The 4 villagers are down here, by the way. We've got Tom, we've got Betty, we've got Angela, and we've got Victoria. That's the squad right there. They don't like each other very much, but they're all they've got. I mean, Blue's clearly frustrated. Blue just needs to do the simple thing of taking down the Fatorias. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Now you take these Fatorias down, and then Red is camping in the middle, and then it's like, okay, Red can't realistically win the game because Red has no resource in it. Where did Red's pikemen go? Dude, Red's pikemen gotta take down these trebs. Oh, the squad! The squad! Red is going for... Wait, no, where's he going? Red's escaping. Red's gonna build something. Red wants to build what? Where are we? Oh, nope, they're going back. What? What do we do? What? Oh my God. Red, can't you find anywhere else? Like, build one on the island or something, bro. Why are we building it underneath traps? Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, whatever. We still got resources for another one. We gotta take the traps. But yeah, I mean, Blue's been a little slow to taking these down. Red is no chance, and Blue is seeing this too, and Blue's like, basically only got. Hold up. Red is escaping with them. Blue is clicking Siege Onager. I think Red actually saw that they were there a second ago because they were running past the scout. Because Blue knows those villagers are there too. Look at them. Look at them hide. Like, genuinely, like, if this was a scenario and you gave me control right now, I think I could maybe win in Red's position. So there is maybe a win condition left. It would be, I really wish we could somehow make it happen. That would be crazy.
Die Boost du vor.
Nah, Blue's noticing though. Like, Blue knows there's nothing over there. Blue's taking down the Praetorias. And these bills can't escape. These bills needed to be safe somewhere. And that's just not happening. And the only military that Red can make is out of his castle. And you need wood for that. There's no wood. You have every other resource, so... Now this is kind of bordering into the territory where Red could be wasting time. And technically it's not very easy for Blue to beat Red. But I hope that Red doesn't want... I hope that once these bills are dead, that Red actually...
Fuck.
Oh, can't kill me. And tries to, like, outlast me. Because then it falls into the category of wasting it. It can get really ridiculous when someone camps with cannon galleons.
Buongiorno.
And okay, Red taps out. Respect.
Die Boost du
Red
vor.
says GG a while ago, well played, and taps out. Yeah. So
Yes, I mean, let's go.
Critical of Red. Actually, think
I mean-
Red still should have played on if the Praetorians weren't killed. And if more villagers would have escaped, and like stables were built, for example, and you spent all this food and gold, I mean, we've seen Portuguese win some crazy scenarios before. It was maybe very good. So I don't think Red was trying to waste time. I think Red was trying to hold on with the wins he was available. Didn't work out. Salutes in chat for both of them. Honestly, it was such a fun game. I think for Red just crumbled under the pressure. Like, Blue's little pressure was really good. Just kept coming, and it was really difficult for Red to like stay focused in the game and know what to do all the time. It wasn't perfect from Blue, of course, because like a lot of military went down to the castle, and the origin guns were really tough task to handle. But in the end, it was really good. I think Blue's got a lot of potential. Playing active with army in every single league on an open map like this for 700 elo is actually kind of rare. So, could be wrong. I don't want to pump Blue's ego up too much, but if I were to look at Blue's account in like 6 months, I think Blue could be well beyond this, because that's a lot of hard work to get that back into the flow there. GG. Man, that was so fun, though. Man, that was so fun. In Red's case, by the way, I want to just go back here. Now, obviously, it's hard to make the right decisions when you're under pressure. But like Red's here, if Red just buys the castle, like, the reason Red falls behind here is because of no army. But Organ Gun was the army. So if you go to 4 CCs before your opponent's really encapsulated, like, just get to a castle, sell that wood, buy stone, drop a castle, get an Organ Gun. Like, 3 to 4 Organ Guns around the map, and Blue can't do any of this, like, weird annoying pressure that really throws Red up in the first. So that's my advice to Ice. I'm glad that both players typed it. Again, good game. If you enjoyed this on YouTube, comment, and hope you enjoyed. Okay. Booman says, T90, how can I learn to be aggressive? I'm usually passive, and that is the reason for a lot of my losses. Well, if you're usually passive, it seems like it's a conscious decision. Right? Like, I can't teach you to be aggressive. You have to go out there and be aggressive. And try it, right? I think a lot of people aren't aggressive because they're worried their aggression's not going to work. Yeah, but you're not going to get better at anything. So, I don't know if that's very helpful advice. But based on the comment you gave me, that I usually passive, that's the reason why I lost. You do have to go in with a mindset of aggression, being in control, right? So what I would do is like maybe break it up a little bit, like break it up and say, I'm gonna be aggressive. Like let's say you're not aggressive at all. You're not gonna become this aggression immediately after. So try and like do a baby step and say like go from 0 aggression to like I'm gonna attack a little bit here and here, and then do the aggression as I normally do, and try and like work your way up. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's my advice. I don't know if that's helpful, because there's a lot of things I don't know. So. Also, Casey was
I batti.
he was kind of salty. and Red didn't seem to understand why he was salty.
What's up?
That's kind of
That's
sad. He just said, "Get lost." So he did not appreciate the GG. Oh man. So funny, like this game is my life. I play games all the time, online all the time. Like, I can't.
Vosotres I batti.
That's not true. I can't take things very seriously,
Sì.
but I can't take things
Sì.
to levels
Batti.
saltier
I
not
batti.
anymore.
I batti.
Kind of worked it out of my
I
system.
bush
So
to go.
to see a 700 euro player like that entertaining, but also kind of a
Buongiorno.
would a
I
Victoria on
batti.
the island have been the play? I think Victoria's right when he's like there was a period there where he could have built Victoria before he
I
lost the
batti.
So I think a little bit of preemptive thinking there would have been the way to go. But like preemptive thinking takes you from 700 euro to 900.
Vosotres. I batti.
It's hard to have. But he had the res for Victorias and he had the space before his base got pushed in. He built his good tape
Keep up.
I think he could get the military out.
Sì. I batti.
Yeah, Malt, what economy completely doomed red? And like, the thing about that is,
I batti.
if he made his castle a bit earlier, wood economy wasn't doomed because he could then fill the two capitals. He'd know wood economy because the two freaking capitals.
Sì,
Kind of tough. Blue didn't really recognize me as Victoria.
Davis, I ready.
Yeah, Blue did everything else.
Vosotres I batti.
I just think that Blue, it's hard for Blue in that scenario that like Red's sitting on thousands.
Vosoci Mastru.
Buongiorno.
Someone else might
I
have the
batti.
numbers. I don't know. Victoria is not like
Sì,
having 20
così
active
Mastru.
builds.
Vosot,
I don't know the exact number, but it's like, I think roughly below that by like
Davis,
5 or
I
so.
compru.
I think it's like 15 to 12 or something. Huntaros is 9, Alex is 12. It's definitely not 20. But like, obviously the beauty there is you don't need to balance it or anything. And it's like consistent at an elo where consistency is Alright chat, I'll probably call it quits here. Did a bit of a later stream, I appreciate you guys showing up. If you have any thoughts or questions, want to say something, feel free, but I'll probably call it off
Sì,
all
I
here.
ready.
Boy, Tricky, I would like to, over the next couple months, do
I
some streams like this, where I go live a little bit later, even later than this too,
I bush to go.
maybe
Vosotres.
till
I
like 10
batti.
p.m. Eastern. Viewership's always a bit worse when I do it, but I think viewership's always a bit worse when I do it
Buongiorno.
because
I batti.
the people who benefit from this time zone don't necessarily know when it's going to happen. So if it didn't like
Buongiorno. Immediatamente.
Buongiorno. Immediatement.
I see. But happy to be live a little bit later.
Sì,
Had
I
some
batti.
Davis,
only thing that would have made the game better
Vosot,
today
sì,
was
Mastru.
played. But that'll have to be for the next YouTube.
Vosotres
Thank
Davis,
you.
I ready.
Thank you.
Itachi.
Yeah, no, she's true. Yeah, it's a tough thing, like, for the Facebook days, I kind of, like, had to.
Sí.
I had no choice. I mean, I had to.
Vosotres. I
The
batti.
reason that I was online all the time was because I had huge hour requirements, right? But I did enjoy the cozy Facebook streams as well, and like, they try to go a bit more relaxed. There, I think.
Vosot, I
As long as you
compru.
guys still show up.
Sì, sì Mastru.
Yeah, Dragonfire is
Davis.
mainly hard to do because I try to have like a full life.
Sì.
So
I batti.
Vosot,
it's nothing
I
against
ready.
really. It's not really
I
about
batti.
viewers per se. It's just the
I
fact that like
batti. I
my
cucino.
partner
Buongiorno.
doesn't
I
work
batti.
at PM Eastern. So that's typically when I stop streaming because we hang out and relax, which are streams all I would understand.
Sì.
But
I batti.
yeah, like I said,
I
I'll try and
batti.
mix up these times. Yeah, Vaughn, glad you enjoyed it. I
I
really
batti.
never
I
enjoyed
batti.
it.
I batti.
For
I
lots of
batti.
viewers, Facebook was cool because it wasn't
Ikuti
like a
Vosotres
million people
I
online
batti.
chatting at the same
I
time.
push to bo.
So it's an environment where I would probably
I back.
my gameplay like I did on the Facebook page. If I was back on Facebook. That's not in the plan. I don't think that's gonna happen again, but who knows? Yeah, unlikely. So. Hondo, thanks for the 15 months. Thank you, Jules. Daddy, sorry I missed the new stuff. Hopefully you're here to catch the thing.
Sì, Mastro.
Yeah, keep an eye out, guys. We'll have more uploads coming up. Appreciate you guys.
Sì,
Gonna be
ti
casting
compro.
Community Cup tomorrow, so we'll
Sì,
be
i
casting
batti.
like mid elo, low elo, a
Buongiorno.
bunch of different elo
I
brackets
batti.
from our Community Cup, which we've had over 400 people. And Thursday's gonna be an off day for me. Friday we're back with community games. Weekend I should be live
Vosotros.
as well.
Buongiorno. I batti.
On top of the videos,
Vosotros.
plenty
I
of
batti.
content to come, and I appreciate you.
I batti.
Go best. How much would Facebook have to offer you for you to go back for another 2 years?
Bati. I bush dubo.
Vosotros.
I don't know, dude. That's
Sì.
a hypothetical we don't have.
Sì, beh.
I really don't.
Sì, I batti.
Hey, so, I'd have to be a lot. I really enjoy being here, and I want to be back with my community
I bush dubo.
and viewers and teachers. So, like I said,
Vosotros. I bati. Crack. I bati.
take care, guys. See you tomorrow.
Buongiorno. I batti. Compra I batti.
This is where I would have the song ready, but I can't freaking find it. Where is it?
Sì.
Okay,
Dai,
take care,
Vosotros.
guys.
Sì, Mastro. Vosotros. Dai, sì, Mastro. Sì, Vosotros. Sì, i beh.
Vosotros. Sì, I vai.
Dai, sì, Mastro. Vosotros. I beh, i beh.
E non sei. E non sei. Ah, e tacci. Ah,
Sì.
e non sei. E tacci. E non sei.
Dai,
E tacci. Ah, e non sei. Ah, e tacci. Ah, e non sei. E tacci.
Buongiorno. I bati. I bati.
Yes! Let's go.
Vosotros.
GG.
Okay, so Blue still has to click up to the next stage. Blue has 7
Oh, yeah.
Make it 15. Dude, Blue, you need to
I was going imp anyway, so
continue to produce as much as possible. Okay, Blue, stop it. Stop it. Just for a second, dude. Stop. You can just settle down. Meanwhile, Red has a castle, has a barracks, has a stable, has an archery range. You are seeing right here what it is like to be in my Watch this. 5 for 5 with 5 hustlers, 7 condos, 7 fights, 8 tabs, 8 crossbows, 26 boosters, 1 trap, 7 scorpions, 2 monks, 3 cav archers, 8 hand cannons. Nothing can kill us.
let's go another round. Arabia. Again. LA. Melee, oh no. Don't tell me, or Melee those with those freaking Gebettos.
Bati. I bati.
With those battles, right? Those who throw like discus, something like that.
Sì. I recoil.
Buongiorno. I recoil.
Buongiorno.
What's effective against Beto, again, those special unique unit? It's melee, it is, yeah. I think skirms are effective. Or is it archers? I think archers.
Recoil.
Anyway, we are going to win this. And we are going to go to 900 back again.
Sì.
Not sure, man. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
Buongiorno. Posaurus. I recoil. I chasse. Sì.
I recoil. Sì.
Fra. Immédiatement. Si. Il va. Immédiatement. Si.
Immédiatement. Sì.
Posaurus.
Vos ordres.
Chasse. Buongiorno. Si. Il va. Immédiatement. Chasse. Fra. I batti. I bouche du beau.
Sì, chasse. Buongiorno. I batti. I batti. I bouge du bois.
Si. Fra. I chasse. Si. Il va. Si. I compreux. I mine. Buongiorno. Il va. I compreux. Immédiatement. Chasse. Si. Il va.
Vos ordres.
I chasse. Posaurus. Immédiatement. Si. Immédiatement. Chasse. Buongiorno.
I chasse. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil. I chasse. Fra.
I bouche du beau. I compreux. I batti. I recoil.
Kind of I should have put the mill on the other direction. Never. Never mind. It's fine.
Bonjour, ibati, imin. Vosotros, ibati. E push do bo.
Vosotros.
Imediat ibati. Ishas.
Please, no loom. I think she has no loom. Fuck.
Si, compra imediatement. E push do bo. E push do bo.
Rap. Ibabati. Ibus do bo. Vosotros. Bati.
Vosotros, bo.
Rap. Ibabati.
Ra.
Si.
Ibati. E push do bo. Bonjour, ibati. E push do bo. Si. E vai. Ibati. Ishas. Bonjour, compra. Ibati. Ra. Si, compra. Imediat ibati. Vosotros. E push do bo. Si. E push do bo.
Does he have Eric's archer? Is there a hole? I think he didn't close. I think he closed it.
Ra. I bati. I push to go. Sì, i chassi. Buongiorno.
Vai. Sì.
Let's grab that one.
Vosotros.
Make a TC.
I bati. I push to go. Sì. Vosotros.
Ibati, Ishas.
Buongiorno. I mi.
Ibati.
GG, let's go. GG. GG, let's go. 3 games, 3 wins. I didn't expect that he would go cavalry.
Bonjour.
BRB, I'm taking a quick break. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, I'm gonna play till I lose. Hope that I win the next game as well. We are around 914. Oh. I'm not sure if I can reach 1k this week. It will be hard, man. But let's see. We will see. Where's my line? Here we go. Arabia again. Oh, I like this one. So he has no score, so either it's a fresh new player, a noob basically, or it's a Smurf account. I just hope it's not Smurf. Then I'm cooked. Wait. 48 Joey. Okay, dude has, yeah, I don't know, man, I don't know. I can't tell yet if he's a Smurf account. I don't know if he's fresh noob or I just hope he's just a new player. Like me, but worse.
Il recoil. Immédiat. Il chasse. Il chasse.
Pra, immédiatement.
Vos ordres. Il va immédiatement.
Si, il va, il chasse.
Il va immédiatement.
Oh, this is perfect. Perfect spot.
Bonjour. Il bat, il bouge tout beau. Il chasse. Il chasse. Si, il chasse. Pra. Il bat, il bouge tout beau. Bonjour. Il chasse. Si, il va. Immédiatement. Si. Il chasse. Fra. Il bouge tout beau. Il va. Il chasse.
Il chasse, il recoil. frappe, il bouge du beau. Si. Il batti, il recoil.
Frappe.
Il recoil.
Yes.
Spectacles.
Si. Il batti. Il mine. Bonjour.
Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect.
Immédiatement. Si. Il bat, il chasse. Vos ordres, il bouge du beau. Il batti. Il bouge du beau.
compra. E push do bo. E push do. E push do. E push do bo. E push do bo.
Yeah, he's a new player. Force tells the difference.
Fra, si. Batti. I batti. I bush do bo.
I think this might be our fourth win. Fourth, definitely. And he has no loom. That's amazing. Amazing.
Bonjour.
Now I don't get it. I don't get why he put a mine. Maybe I misclicked something, I don't know.
Si.
Immediate compra. Immediate no. I batti. Fra.
I compre. I batti. I chasse. Fra, immediate no. I bush do bo. Bonjour.
I batti. I push do bo.
Alright, this will be our fourth win. I can tell. Just looking at the score, this is like a 3 elo. If I'm losing this,
Si.
might as well just uninstall the free.
Si.
I bush do bo.
Immediate.
God knows when he's going to reach Castle Age. I think
I push do bo.
maybe like in 5-7 minutes. If he survives till then. Oh, score is looking bad, buddy. Really bad. That looks horrible. He didn't even took the boar. You know what? If he's not taking the boar, then I might as well take it. He doesn't want to take it, so. Because I'll take it with pleasure. Maybe he didn't saw it, I don't know.
Vosotros.
Imin.
Fra.
Si.
I lost my scout, but it was worth it. It was worth it, so we can finish the game now.
Si. I compro. Si. Imin.
Even no need to make a second TC. Yeah, your spearmen won't do much when they're not upgraded. GG. Yeah. That was a free win. That was a free win. Free low. If I had more players like opponents like him, I would have reached 1k. And under 30. Alright. I'm gonna play till we lose. Lost yet. Arabia. Mega random. Arabia. Yo. See, let me check out this player. Okay. 46. And he's actually picking Japanese. Okay.
Vosotros.
Immediately.
What's up, everyone?
Iba.
The streamer.
Ibati.
Si.
I recoil. Posorre. I recoil.
Let's go for the 5th win.
Buongiorno.
Recoil. Si.
Fra.
Pick another count.
I recoil.
You're all doing great. Enjoy the stream, have fun.
Posorre.
Si. I recoil. I chasse.
Fra. Ibati. I bouche du beau.
Vosotros. outras?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Si, i va. Ça. I va. Immédiatement. Si, immédiatement. Buongiorno. Si, i chasse. Vos autres? I va. Si, immédiatement. Si, immédiatement. I chasse. Si, i compre. I batti. I bouge du bois.
Rap.
I chasse.
I think I'm missing some 2 cows, I think. Let's find them yet.
Buongiorno. Si.
I recoil. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil.
Must be somewhere around here, I believe. Unless the enemy took it.
Vos autres? I bouge du bois.
Oh no, he didn't.
I batti. I recoil.
Vos ordres.
I recoil. I recoil.
Wait. I have another boar.
Si, i recoil. I va. Immédiatement. I chasse. Buongiorno. I chasse. I va. Compre. Immédiatement.
Buongiorno.
I vai. I chasse. Immédiatement. Si, compre. Immédiatement. Si. I chasse. Si. Vos autres? Buongiorno. I chasse. I recoil. I recoil. I recoil.
Si. Immédiatement. I batti. I mine.
Can't remember when was the last time I played against the Japanese. Been a while, definitely. I need to find this base to see what he's up to, man.
Ça, il bouge du bois. I bati, i bati, i bati, i bati, i bati, i bati. I bouge du bois. Vos orders?
I think it would be wise to go over here. It's just too risky.
I bati, I chasse, I chasse, I chasse.
Oh, wait, fuck it, the scout is there.
Si, I vai.
Fuck it, let's do
I bati, I chasse, 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 I chasse. Ra. I bouge du bois, I bouge du bois, I bouge du bois.
Vos ordres, bati, i mine. Ra. Si. Vos ordres,
Bouge du bois. Bonjour. Vos
bouge
ordres?
du beau.
Si.
Bouge du beau. Bati, i bouge du beau. Bati, i bouge du beau. I bouge du beau. Bouge du beau. Bouge du beau.
Ra. Bonjour.
Immédiatement. I mine. Immédiatement. I mine.
Man at arms? Fuck me, man.
I bouge du beau.
Bonjour. Ra.
Bonjour. I bouge du beau. Ivan. Si, Ivan. Ivan. Ra.
I vai. Compre. Immédiatement. Si. I vai. Compre. Immédiat. I vai. Si. Immédiatement.
Compre.
Vos ordres? I vai. I bati.
Ra. I bouge du beau. Bonjour.
I bati. I bouge du bois.
Si.
I chasse. Bonjour.
I bouge du beau. I bouge du beau. I bouge du beau. Ra.
Vos ordres? I bati. I bouge du bois. Ra.
I bouge du beau. Immédiatement.
Oh, more of them.
Compre.
Bonjour. Si, i vai.
Si. Vos
Si,
ordres.
immédiatement. I va immédiatement. I compre. I va. Vos ordres? Si. Si, compre. I bati. I mine. Vos ordres? I mine. Bonjour. I mine. Ra. I vai. I bouge du bois. Si. Bonjour. Immédiatement. Ra.
I bouge du beau. I bouge du beau.
Vos ordres? Ça, vos ordres, si. I bati. I bouge du bois. Buongiorno. I vai. Si, i vai. Si, immediatement. Immediatement. I comprends. I bati.
No, 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 no.
Vos ordres.
Buongiorno.
Ça, i va. I va. Immediatement. I bouge du bois. Si. I va.
Si.
Immédiatement. Si. I comprends.
Of course you fucking knew I was there. Yeah, of course you knew it.
Immédiatement.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Si, bouge du bois. Mine. Fra. I vai. Buongiorno.
Immédiatement.
I'm dead. Only have 4 wheels.
Si, immédiatement. I bouge du bois.
What the heck am I supposed to do? What the heck am I supposed to do, man? I only have 4 wheels, man.
Vos ordres. Immédiatement. Il bouge du bois.
Ah, it's GG.
Si.
I vai. Vos
I va.
ordres.
Immédiatement.
I need to go to a different place. And his castle edge. Ah, it's GG. Fuck it. It's GG. There's nothing I can do about it.